Oh, I have a cool thing for you. Speaking of Nick, Montagraph, you know, the guy who's going to take a bunch of money from Nick later this year. Montagraph made a Steel Toe song.
Do we get to play it today, or
I mean, I've got it here if you guys want to check it out. Montagraph sent me a DM yesterday. He said, I'm making something for you, and I think you're going to love it. He made a music video, and it's an AI song. It's made by Suno. That's an AI thing,
the one
right?
I use, yeah.
He made an AI music video to it and everything.
Ooh.
It was pretty good. It's called...
You can make some bangers on that thing.
It's called Another Win for the Toe. It's by Monty. It's 4 minutes long. I don't want to show you guys the whole thing, but it's kind of catchy. Let's see what Monty made us.
As far as the Third World Aristocrat video from today goes, I got to say, huge win for the toe and a stroke of genius on my part.
Mr. Radio Voice, he's doing his shows. He's roasting some ass and he's picking his nose.
Now, I don't, when it started out, I was like, roasting some ass. Yeah, roasting some ass. I didn't know how to take that. The first 30 seconds of the song, I was still like, all right, where's this going? What the hell?
He speaks like a pro on the Steel Toe Show. He's making a mess and everyone knows. Ready or not, he already came. April the hoe and she's snorting for fame. Another
Oh, no.
for the toe. Win for the toe. He spilled the beans. He banged. He's rooting for rage as he gets her thrice. Another win for the toe. Win for the toe. He had a felony charge, but he's gonna walk.
Hey!
He's got a big mouth and he talks the talk. Another win for the toe. Win for the toe.
Now, there's a funny little, like not talk down part, but like a little chant part in this song. I hope it's next. Otherwise, I'm going to jump around. But fine work by Montagraph with his Steel Toe AI song so far. He did get an April shot in there. I don't know why that was necessary, but it was kind of
noticed.
funny. It's kind of she's snorting for fame. Jesus.
He's always a guest with Alex Stein. He's making a wish. He's taking his time. Another win for the toe. Win for the toe.
It's very like Bon Jovi-ish.
Hip, hap, dibbity,
This part.
dap, toodle, wop, 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 wop. Hong, dong, whittle, dangle, wang. Oh, he sang, dooley, mama, splatting your hat. Doo-doo, poot cakes.
I don't know why I love that part, but that might be
poot cake.
doo-doo poot cakes. I don't know what that has to do with me. I don't know what that has to do with the show, but I like it. I need to do the chant one more time, and then we'll move on.
Cakes.
Doo-doo poot cakes is if I want nothing else taken from that song,
Doo-doo poot cakes.
I would like doo-doo poot cakes to become a thing. If we could. Even
just make a shirt and put it on your store.
Nova says, not gonna lie, it's catchy. And that's the whole point. It's the Lamocrats is the name of the song. Lamocrats, Another Win for the Toe. Yeah, doo-doo poot cakes has got to become a thing.
Just like I said, put that screen. Just put that on a black T-shirt. Doo-doo poot cakes.
Doo-doo poot cake. Well, I'm not going to do it. Monty can do it.
All right. Well, Monty can do it.
Monty can do it. I'm not gonna bother with. I'm not gonna bother Monty. I'm not gonna take. To me, doo-doo poot cakes is that's a Monty bit. You know, I'm not gonna. I believe that Montagraph has the trademark on doo-doo poot
Doo-doo
cakes.
poot cakes.
Nova says should be your opener. There is a part in the middle there that I had to mute out, and I'd probably be fine if I didn't. But I just like to be careful because it is a very general line. It's not a specific, so it would be okay, but I don't know. Oh, speaking of that whole world, speaking of that whole thing, you weren't here yesterday. Will Heron, the great Baldo washer himself, he put up an interview with that lady Kay, who goes to the courtroom and follows all this stuff. And Lady K was just laying into Rekieta on the sentencing stuff and just beating the shit out of him. And Will Heron abandoned any journalistic integrity in this interview and he had the broom out the whole time, just trying to contradict Kay. Instead of just interviewing her, tried to contradict her. And Kay just was like, no, that's not the case, Will. Like, I'm sorry. Like, then she's like, yeah, the whole county hates him. And even the guy who was doing the metal detector was like, you don't want to hear my opinion on that guy. And the whole deal. Will Heron yesterday here's what I think. I think Will Heron got a shower call from Nick, and he made him take it down. And Will didn't want to lose his access. So he took it down. He took down the interview. Well, that led to Kay and I getting in touch with each other. And I asked Kay if she wanted to be on this show. And she had a different idea. She said, why don't I interview you? She said, because I think that like this Melton guy and Nick and all these guys, they're way bigger pieces of shit than you. She goes, but I still think you're kind of a piece of shit. And I said, totally fair. And she goes,
completely accurate.
Yeah, she's like, I've got a few questions for you. And I'm like, I'd love to answer them. So at some point,
always still left.
Yeah, so at some point, Kay and I are going to do an interview. She's got some questions. I got some questions for you, champ. So I'm going to answer her question, and hopefully it doesn't come out doo-doo poot cakes. McBuster says, after the embarrassing attempt to bite my ankles, I realized Will was definitely in a bad mental place. The Nick stuff aside, Will needs to stay out of the fecal verse. Dude had a career. What the is he doing? Well, he drinks a lot, and he's got horse teeth, so I don't know if judgment is really his best thing. I don't know if Will's a good judgment guy. Actually, they reached Robert Serra for comment on what he thinks about being the front runner for being the next pope. And you know what he texted the media?
What's that?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Thought that was an interesting look into that man's psyche.